you ask me that question. No, I'm not having any second thoughts about representing President Trump. It is the proudest thing I could ever do.
Yeah, but how did it go? That was former President Trump's lawyer, Alina Habba, on Friday, just after the jury ordered her client to pay $83 million to E. Jean Carroll. We're back now with Ms. Carroll, who did successfully sue Donald Trump for defamation twice. She's here along with her attorneys, Robbie Kaplan and Sean Crowley. Thank you all for sticking with me. Let me actually just stick. I wasn't going to ask this, and it may be rude, so you don't have to answer if you don't want. I'll put this either to Ms. Crowley or Ms. Kaplan if either of you wants to field it. You are both very experienced trial attorneys. You've been up against some of the best and brightest opposing counsel in all sorts of different trials. How is President Trump's lawyering? Is he well represented in court?
I'm going to let Crowley answer that. But I will say that what you heard just now in that tape of Alina Habba leaving the court and kind of yelling at the reporters, that's what we heard every single day, multiple times during this trial, but yelling at the judge. And it was unbelievably nerve-wracking each time it happened, and it happened multiple times every day.
Yeah. Thanks for handing that one over to me. I think that she had a hard job, and you could definitely see a difference between her sort of style when he was in the courtroom and when he was not there. She was much more disciplined and, frankly, acted more like a lawyer when he wasn't there. When he was, I mean, you could hear him telling her when to object and muttering things and, you know, loudly being frustrated with her. And I think she felt like she had to say things to the judge and to us and sort of put on a performance like you just saw in front of the TV cameras.
E. Jean, in terms of the what you've just been through, I mean, to hear a lawyer as experienced as Robbie Kaplan say it was nerve-wracking to be in that room sometimes because of the way this was conducted. I have to ask you, you know, President Trump has kept your name out of his mouth since being told he has to pay $83 million to you for what he's done in the past. But over the weekend, he did start posting links online to articles that attacked you and denied your claims. Again, he seems to be pushing it already in terms of whether or not he is going to go back to calling you a liar and denying that he did what he did. If it came to it, if your lawyers told you that there was another case and that you should go back and get more money out of him and sue him again, would you do it?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It wasn't too much. It wasn't too much wear and tear on you? I mean, the guts factor here is real in terms of how much you put yourself out there. A lot of big, strong people have been wouldn't put themselves through what you've gone through.
Rachel, many people, as you know, have been through much worse than I went through at that trial. People suffered more difficult things than I've ever been through in my life. And I am more than willing to do it again, because we achieved so much in a 7-day trial. We did what people thought was impossible. We beat Donald Trump.
Let me ask you about a way that you have talked about this, E. Jean. You